reason I thought that said episode 3. Like, what are you talking about? What?
All right.
Fortnite episode 3?
Yeah, Fortnite episode 3.
Thought you get your comic book.
Welcome everybody to another episode of LPF or the Last Place Fire Team show. I'm your host this week, Chris. I know it's been 2 weeks since you guys have seen us last. We tried to give you guys an update on LPF Watch Party, something I started and will be doing for this season. That's basically what the whole show is going to be about, is the season that we're in, and I'll be talking about that in just a second of what season I'm talking about. Okay, we're tired. We've all been working. 4th of July is coming up, so it's been hell for me, a fun hell. Yendi is doing his thing. I don't even know. He's replaced. I'm pretty sure Yendi's a robot now.
It's a scroll. For my Marvel fans, you know what that is.
Yeah. And but as always, sorry, I'm gonna introduce my robot co-host, Yendi. How you doing? How you been?
I've been good. Been good, tired, working 24/7. It feels like, since I have no real schedule. But yeah, haven't really played much besides the usual Call of Duty, and still haven't done anything. It's the only thing that I can jump on quick and just play with a friend, or actually not by myself, but just to let off some steam, even though it creates more rage than anything else at times.
Dang, no invite. That's cool. Anyway,
damn.
I mean, you don't. The last time you were on was 14 days ago, apparently.
Oh.
So
online or on COD?
On COD.
Oh, I updated it. I didn't play it. I updated it to keep to wait. But
nice.
He didn't invite me either, Chris. So don't feel bad.
Oh, well, you ain't gonna play anyway, so.
But he didn't invite me.
That's true.
Did you get your Valorant situation solved?
No, it appears to be some issue with Windows 11 and their anti-cheat. So I'm kind of saddened by it, but at the same time, I'm glad I get to keep my sanity a little bit.
I don't know. I've had that itch too. I've been thinking about it.
Oh man, you're telling me right now our team Fnatic is one of the best in Valorant right now. We are undefeated, 4-0, and we have #1 seed in EMEA. So every time I watch these boys play, we got a new roster, and they're fucking wrecking, and it's making me so proud to watch them just wreck the EMEA right now. So yeah,
that's good,
and
man.
Then,
watching anything?
Watching. I'm watching a few different things. As far as shows, I'm still watching Dark. I'm the last season of it. Very convoluted story, but still interesting. I'm just kind of hoping they finally get to the end and, reveal the hell's going on. Then I just started watching The Boys season 3 with the wife yesterday.
Oh my God, Yendi's beating me. I'm actually gonna watch the 3 episodes tonight. So because we got debrief coming up.
So what's up, Yendi? You in the debrief or what? You watched episode 1,
first
right?
episode's fucking nuts.
Okay.
You watched episode 1, right, Yendi?
I did watch episode 1. Yeah.
So we can get you on the debrief because
maybe. No promises. Maybe.
It's episodic. We're doing it anyway. We're not doing the first 3.
But it's work schedule. We're all over the place. I might be working after this. Who knows? And then let's see any other shows. Anna started watching Night Sky on Netflix. And the first episode was kind of cool.
What are you doing? Yeah. There's so much out right now, and you're not watching any of the new content.
Oh well, I don't really watching stuff is not my thing. I'd rather play games or work on
or watch bad movies. You've been watching bad movies, correct?
You have been watching some bad movies.
I mean, those movies has been because of date nights. I've been spending a lot more date nights with the wife, which has been nice. Ever since we got HelloFresh and we cooked together, we just start watching movies right after. So it's kind of nice.
Please sponsor us, HelloFresh. I need your food again.
But speaking of movies, we did watch The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum and Brad Pitt and fucking
Daniel Radcliffe, right?
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe.
Weird cast.
It's weird to watch him.
All-star cast.
It's not my kind of funny, but it would be good for people who like that kind of comedy. It's an adventure movie, so that's the reason why I was okay with it. It kind of gave me that slight Indiana Jones vibe where you have to go adventuring for treasure. You know, it reminded me actually a lot of Jungle Cruise in a way.
Oh no, I was just about to say nothing's gonna be Jungle Cruise right now. That's my top.
Not as good.
I still gotta watch Uncharted. Uncharted is out on.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I haven't watched that at all, and I heard it was actually really good. Black Magic said shame.
Shame for what?
Shame for what? Not. This is why you're gonna get shamed. And if you don't show up for episode 1 of the debrief for the boys, you're gonna get extra shamed because
you watched it. And usually our line
just
is
didn't want to do
our line. Hit him with the line, Alan. Hit him with the line. What do you say?
Normally our line is, and we're shaming Yendi for not watching the content that we watch,
and then we
then we shame you.
And then we
but
say shame,
now I can't even say that. I can't even say that I'm shaming you that way because you did watch the content that we watched.
I didn't.
You just didn't want to do.
I didn't say no. I just can't promise I can be there. So.
Well, no, you gotta be there.
But what should I be watching?
No, The Boys is I'm happy you're watching The Boys. Mm-hmm. What else we got right now? Stranger Things.
Stranger Things is a.
That's an emotional roller coaster.
I'm gonna get around to that, but I'm trying to finish Dark first. Why do it look so white? Hold on.
Okay.
You got your.
There we go. There we go.
You were pretty bright.
Yeah, there we go.
Ghost.
I want to start watching Obi-Wan because I'm kind of interested in that. But I would have to sign up for Disney Plus again, which I just don't. I don't watch it enough to justify the price of payment for it. You think?
Podcast,
I might look into that then, because there are some things on there that I might eventually watch and maybe try to get the wife to watch with me.
I mean, you should watch it. I feel like, did you watch Mandalorian?
I started watching. I saw 1 or 2 episodes.
I was about to say it's like a western, cool. And you like.
Cool.
Okay, all right. Anyway, we'll move to Alan. Alan, how you been? What you been playing? Why you give me that look? You give me that look?
I'm giving Yendi that.
Okay.
As far as playing, I've been playing Diablo Immortals, which I started playing. Yeah, I'm playing it on both actually, which is really convenient and really nice.
Oh, it cross
saves. Ooh. It cross saves as long as you attach your Battle.net account to it. That is key. You have to attach your Battle.net account to it. If you don't, you will not have a saved file. But fun fact, Richard was talking about it. Shout out to Richard, and he was like, we got to talk about this game because I'm gonna download it because apparently the stigma behind the game, which is a true stigma, is that but apparently when you get to end game content, you're going to have to fork out some money if you want to be able to be at top gear, which is what is being said. And I think Yendi had shared an article that showed somebody played $100,000 just to be have all the best gear in the game. But I've been playing through the story. I haven't paid anything, and I've actually really been enjoying it. They have a battle pass system, which is pretty cool. You got dailies and things like that. The mechanics playing it on your phone is actually really good, even if you don't have a Kishi or a backbone. Even if you play just with your the screen itself, if you have a big enough screen, it's really good. I know people who've been playing it on iPad and tablets and saying they've been enjoying it too. So I'm really into it right now. The story's pretty sweet. The character models and everything looks good. So I've been really enjoying the game. So I'm all about it. I've been playing it daily since it came out. So I've been enjoying it. That's what I've been playing most of.
Yeah. I've always wanted to try Diablo, but I guess I never had the chance or just didn't get into it. It's because it seems like something I would like.
You would. I think you would.
And this I haven't given a fair chance yet. I kind of just downloaded it on my iPad. It looks great, plays great.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot that it's on PC as well, so maybe I'll just do that instead and do there. Because I don't ever play mobile games anyways. But maybe I'll give it a serious go. Maybe it could be the thing that consumes my time. And it is multiplayer, right?
Yeah, it is multiplayer. Co-op. You can do you can play dungeons and stuff like that together. So it's really fun. I'm excited to keep on going. I'm actually gonna do my dailies after this, after the show. But it's really has my attention right now because it's nice. It's quick. You can go do a mission real quick and then log off, and then I can actually just play it in bed, which is fantastic. So
nice.
Yep. And
I
then as
mean,
far as watching,
yeah.
what haven't I been watching really? Kenobi, obviously, we got the first 3 episodes of the debrief. If you guys want to go check that out, let us know what you guys think. We got Stranger Things, which was great television, and Chris and I are working on that one too. But yeah, but just be prepared for Stranger Things because it is a time sink. That is for sure.
Running up that hill.
Yes, and no context singing that song. It's a lot of people's first time hearing that song, which
Hold
kind
on.
of shocked me.
Hold on.
I didn't say it was your first time.
No. But have you
No.
heard, right, that the younger generation think that Kate Bush is a new artist?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's insane.
But that happens all the time.
It is
though.
so
Like,
funny
it's-
because they're enjoying the music, which is I think is dope. I'm like, okay, cool. You know?
Yeah, no,
But-
it happens all the time. It happens when people find out, like, they hear a song. It's just like when Guardians came out. And all those old songs, everyone was kind of like, what is this stuff? And then they kind of look it up, which is nice that, our movies and TV shows are bringing in that old music so people can listen to and actually, now that music is so easily accessible with Apple Music and Spotify, it just, it's really cool that people can go back and listen to those. So I did watch episode 1 of The Boys. And then today we have episode 4 of Kenobi. I mean, later on, but episode 4 of Kenobi and Miss Marvel. So yeah, it's been busy. And I found time to watch the Sonic movie, Sonic 2, which was fantastic.
A lot of Sonic news recently. We'll talk about that a little bit. Yeah,
new game. Mhm.
As for me,
But that's it for me.
Yeah, as for me, I've been playing. I just beat Jack 3. Played it on my Steam Deck. And what else have I been doing? And now I'm playing Sly Cooper. I'm going through that series. As for watching, I've been watching. I'm gonna start The Boys tonight. I've been watching Obi-Wan, Stranger Things, and still kind of going through Seinfeld. I've been rearranging my shelf in my office, so I just kind of throw that on in the background as I clean up a little bit. And I've also been reading. I've been reading Reggie Fils-May's new book, Disrupting the Game, and it's really good. If you are a fan of Nintendo, it's a very inspiring book. Seeing where he came from and how he ended up where he was, and he explains why he retires too, which I thought was great. The first chapter, man, opens up. I mean, you can read a sample of it, and spoiler, but if you don't want to hear it, then just pause for a second. He talks about it's basically him on the flight to Mr. Iwata's funeral. And all the thought process. That's how he opens up the book. So it's a very it's a sad but a very heartfelt opening, and I've been enjoying it a lot. So yeah, and then also been doing some Pokemon cards. So pre-ordered another box. Anyway,
They got them. They
did get me. They did get me. It's so fun. I like it. So the season, okay, which we have breaking news. I mean, it happened 2 hours ago, but I'm sure these guys didn't see it yet. Okay, it is E3 season. Also, E3 has announced that next year they will have an in-person show. So E3 will be back next year. Will we hold them to it? Probably not. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the world does. But as of right now, they did announce, and it's all over the place, that E3 will be in person next year.
And that they announced who's going to be there.
They have not. Well, not for next year.
I know. I'm just saying, but that's the key, though. I feel like the fail of the E3 is dependent on who shows up.
Yeah,
they could say that they're going to have it.
It's going to be a bunch of indie developers with just side-scroller games.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, I'd watch it too.
You would.
So if you're not playing indie games, man, I don't know.
They should rename it. They should rename it E4. Go to level lower.
Oh my god!
For all that trash they're gonna bring.
That was terrible.
Anyway, so this whole show is generated around E3 season, or whatever we want to call this. If you see in the title, it says E3 season. Well, kind of. Okay.
Not episode 3.
We got. Oh, okay. Now I see the confusion. Oh, I could probably change that.
LPF Show, episode 61, episode 3, season this year.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. I see the mistake. I see
mistakes were made.
Okay. Well, that's flooding in my head while I try to think of something else. But anyway, we got Xbox Showcase. We got the Capcom Showcase. We got Summer Game Fest. I'm sure Nintendo's going to come in here at some point. And I hope Sony does another one and says that we had to get this the first stream out early. And yeah, we'll see what happens. The first stream wasn't that bad. If you guys joined us for the watch party, I appreciate you. There were some cool games that we saw. It wasn't like, oh my god, showcase, but it was a good showcase. So basically what I wanted to do was kind of run through the Xbox showcase is on Sunday. Yes, this Sunday. We will be doing an LPF watch party, or at least I will, if you guys want to join in. I didn't know if you guys confirmed if you're going to be there. My bad. Don't give me that face.
Confirm
I think
that I will be there.
Okay.
And then I'm leaving right after.
Okay.
I have to go to Jacksonville.
Okay. So, all right. Come join us on that day, and we will be watching the showcase with you. Xbox has also announced that they are going to release an extended version of that showcase, which is 90 minutes. I think the original showcase, they said the time limit, but I'm gonna assume it's like an hour. So
I think it's 60. Yeah, I think
that's a safe bet that it's an hour because it's Bethesda and it's in their theater and all that stuff. But they're gonna do an extended version on that Thursday, so we'll get more games and stuff like that, which I thought was weird. Do you guys have any idea of why they would do that? You guys we kind of I know you guys kind of talked about it, but I didn't really see the conversation.
I don't know. I feel like maybe just to keep everything relevant, depending if someone else is going to drop something within the time. I think they were just like, you know what, let's go ahead and have an extra showcase. But I think Yendi's thing could be true too, what he said in that chat. You want to tell them what you said, Yendi, about Starfield being delayed, and that's why you feel like they're doing the extended?
Oh yeah, because we got this announcement somewhat late or very close to the showcase on the 12th. My thought was that Xbox, Microsoft saw all the anger and disappointment from fans, so they're like, okay, since we can't actually release a game this year, we're gonna give them a few extra tidbits of either footage or gameplay or something extra that wasn't planned before, but now they're gonna add on to that extra show that they're having, or whatever extra feature, whatever. So I think that's what's happening since it was announced so last minute to me. So yeah. I think we'll probably get a longer gameplay. We'll probably get a more in-depth developer talk about some of the game systems, or the writers will go through and tell us who the main character is and a little bit about the story. But I think that was planned anyways, since the game was supposed to release in a few months, technically. But now maybe they have to change it up and be like, oh shit, now we can't reveal everything that we wanted to because now we have to wait X more months before we release the game. So we'll see.
Yeah. Some quick rumors. I typed in Xbox Showcase, rumors and stuff. This is from Altchar. And so they have as safe bets as in this is for sure what we're gonna see, or we're pretty sure this is what we're gonna see. Avowed, Forza Motorsport, Redfall, Starfield, Contraband, Pentiment, Scorn, the Coalition's Unreal Engine 5 game, Project Belfry, and As Dusk Falls.
I completely forgot about Scorn. That game looks gnarly. Crazy.
I forgot about Avowed, unique. I'm not gonna lie.
Avowed I forgot about. Yeah, but Contraband I don't remember anything about. So
I remember the name. Just can't imagine if they had any images or video of the game.
Yeah. So did you guys have any kind of hopes on what you want to see from Xbox. I'm kind of hoping we do get, like, even though we have to wait a little bit longer for a AAA title from them, I kind of hope they give us something small to feed on, like, hey, this is coming out this year, or some kind of big indie game that I can sink my teeth into. But Alan, do you have anything, since you are the Xbox representative?
Am I? Because I would like to
The
make
Game
that
Pass
official
representative. Would
Xbox.
you want Game Pass news? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, listen, Game Pass news comes out every month, and every month is something great. But that's just, I didn't bring it up this time, so that doesn't count on the counter for me. But I think they will show a lot of future Bethesda titles. I think we'll see a lot of like I really genuinely feel like going back off what Yendi said and them delaying Starfield, I think that'll give them more reason to show something that we really want to see. And I think not that we don't want to see Starfield. I think we might see something from Elder Scrolls. I just feel like that's going to be. I don't know if that's going to be the extended or how they close the show, but I feel like telling everyone, "Hey, by the way, we're getting this delayed game, but we're also been working on this game." So I think that's what we're gonna. I feel like we'll see that for sure. Everything else seems pretty fair from that safe bet. I'm pretty sure we'll see most of those titles too, but I think we see Elder Scrolls this year, or at least on Sunday, or if not Sunday, then Thursday. And I feel like that'd be their big like, oh, by the way, we know we made you guys sad by saying we're delaying this game, but here you guys go. Here's what you want to see.
Yeah.
But you think they're gonna do one more thing and show more Elder Scrolls?
I feel like it.
I feel like
I mean,
I feel like a Fallout announcement.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be another game. Like, I feel like because of the delay, which I don't know if we really talked about the delay, but because of the delay, I feel like they have to show something else. And I kind of agree with Chris where you have to kind of like, you have to essentially be like, all right, guys, we're sorry that this was delayed, but here you guys go. You know what I mean?
Did you?
And it better be
Yeah.
Todd Howard going up there saying it.
Speaking of Fallout, did you know it'll be 7 years this November since Fallout 4 was released?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it
7 years?
Was it 4 then 76 or 76 then 4?
But I don't
76.
consider
So 70
76.
yeah, 76.
Mainline.
Apparently
It
that's a
was
really
4.
good game. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about it. Apparently it's really good now. But
Yeah.
anyway,
That's what happened.
yeah.
What happened with Fallout 76 is what happens to most games that have a terrible start.
Yeah, man.
They
It's
end-
everybody's getting freaking what's that game called? No Man's Sky.
Yeah, because the game is way
But
better now.
Wait, Alan, you think they're gonna tease the next Fallout or like announce the release date or time
No.
frame?
I think it'll be a tease. I think it'll be a tease for either that or Elder Scrolls.
If
They'd
it's
be
if
like,
it's a
"Oh, okay,
reveal,
okay."
if it's a release date, then it's I'm gonna put money on the New Vegas remaster and it would be
Yeah,
Like
I don't know
Obsidian
about a
is
release
making?
date because
Yeah.
I mean, when you really think about like,
but
I
they just
wouldn't-
started
how
talking
would-
about it, so never mind.
I don't know how you would tease
X
a
that.
like a random like you know what I mean how I feel like you can't give a release date because 2023 you're going to want everyone to focus on getting Starfield. So I don't see like and I wouldn't drop a release date unless I know it's going to be within the next 2 years. And I mean besides Starfield, I don't know what else I see Xbox dropping within the next 2 years. I mean maybe that's the surprise, but
I
The
have a
next
list
2
of
years?
I have a list of
Yeah.
hopeful reveals. So I asked you guys what you want to see first to see if you guys hit any of these on the list. Also found out that sorry, my Cora bumped into something. That the PS5 and Xbox One X or Series X have been out for
almost
was it
3
fi-
years.
what is it?
You mean the new consoles?
The new consoles have been out for what?
3 years. 3 years. This will be the third year.
This will be the third year. Okay.
No, yeah, second year.
No, not second, sir. Hold
Third
on.
year. Then. It's the
PS5.
third year. It's not 5. I know that for a fact. Because 5 years would make it was 2018.
November 2020. Okay, yeah, it would be the 30th.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
30 year.
What did I see that I freaked out about? Oh my god!
I was like,
I
5.
think
Are
somebody
you
trolled
kidding
and
me?
I think somebody trolled and put 5 years, and I was like, what?
I was about to say,
I was like, I don't have
still
no
working
games.
at Bush, and I know I didn't get my PlayStation 4. I was working at Bush.
Anyway, moving on. Yendi, what are you hoping to see? Do you have any hopeful
For the showcase, yes. I'm actually looking forward to the new Forza mainline, Forza 8, I think it is.
He ain't gonna play it.
Very excited for that. I'll probably will be playing it because one of my other friend groups, we love racing. They're into MotoGP and stuff, and racing is like die hard.
Are they the friend? Or so if I joined you guys, if it comes out on Game Pass, right? Say it comes out on Game Pass.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out on Game Pass. Right. And I jump in, right? And I bump somebody, or I'm crashing people. Are they the type to be like, dude? Like, what are you doing?
We take it serious, and you would get fucking, you would be overlapped many times. If you think I'm good at racing, when we all get together, bro, it is hardcore. Like,
catch me on Mario Kart.
We go for Mario Kart. We go for the fastest time, and that's how we win races. Not whoever finishes first, like whoever has the fastest time. And then
technically, doesn't the person that come in first place?
Oh, see.
The fastest lap.
In order to win, you have to have first place and have the fastest lap of the race. And we get very competitive. And
it's not about how you start the race; it's how you end the race.
Telling you what, man, it gets intense. It'd be a lot of fun, but you really have to practice beforehand. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Very excited for it. Since I wasn't able to play the new Gran Turismo, since I don't have a PS5. And then I'm excited mostly for Starfield news. I just want to know more. I think that'll make up for the delay because, if I feel like if they would have released it this year, it would have been another Cyberpunk debacle. So I'm kind of glad. A game that big. I knew it sounded too good to be true, and I think a lot of people did as well.
Their honesty was what really helped them, though. Like, it wasn't like, a month out beforehand. It was like a few months, and then they were like, okay, guys, it's not coming out. And I think delays are fine, in my personal opinion, as long as you're upfront about it and not trying to hide it from everyone.
It's been kind of nice, to be honest. It's been kind of a relief because I've been going back and playing and enjoying older games. There's still a lot of games I still need to play. So, I mean, time to cut back into your backlogs and enjoy some time there.
Also, speaking of Forza, that same studio is making the next Fable. So I'm hoping maybe we'll see something from that because it's Playground Studios, Playground, whatever the hell they're called. But makes me think that they're showing off Forza, so maybe they won't show off Fable. But I'm looking forward to that. And then, even though it doesn't look like my type of game, Scorn was just visually very intriguing to me. It looks extremely unique, nothing I've ever seen before. So I'm really, curious to see what that gameplay is like and what the story is, the characters and all that stuff. And then I think I'm with Alan there that they might show. I think Elder Scrolls 6 they'll show. I don't think they'll say anything about Fallout. Yeah, okay, that's the one. I think that'll be like, oh, thank you guys for joining us. Oh wait, one more thing. Go fuck yourselves.
What?
All these games today put a 3-year delay, baby.
Yeah. They're not coming out anytime soon.
I bet you we will get an Elder Scrolls 6 teaser, and it'll be revealing the continent it's set on.
Yeah.
And my bet is, I think most people have said it's gonna be Hammerfell. So we'll see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I'm really most excited for. I don't know what other stuff is slated to
and one more thing, we'd like to show you Elder Scrolls 6 that comes out on our next console, and then they reveal the new console.
Holy crap!
And then it's one full circle of just crap.
It's just gonna be a PC. It's gonna be like, just get one of these.
Yeah, right.
Like,
there you go.
It's gonna be a Microsoft.
Makes
PC.
our lives easier. Okay, so real quick.
You know what else might get announced? I know there's been a rumor that they're thinking about coming out with a Xbox like a Steam stick, like the sticks that
I saw that. Yeah,
about like
yeah.
maybe we get an update on that too.
That'd be
Maybe
nice.
That'd
like
be cool. I'm
that's
picking
something
one
that
up day one.
100%.
yeah.
I'll probably never play it, but I'm picking it up anyways.
Yeah.
So on the list, Yendi got one so far. So hopeful reveals. All right, we got Perfect Dark. Okay, that's one. Also, when did Outer Worlds 2? When was that announced? Was that last year or 2 years ago?
No, remember they had it was announced last year, but remember it had
year?
that funny ass like that release date was super funny. It was like no time soon or something like that.
Oh,
Remember?
did it? I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that. We should rewatch
That's true.
some old
It was like yeah, it was like
announcements.
no time soon. It was like, but it was a really good
Yeah.
trailer though.
I remember Fables because like it has the on this one it has the thumbnail of the fairy
Mhm.
like sniffing the flower. But I
Yeah.
remember Fables announcement and I was like, what the hell is going on? What is this? And it's like Fable, and I was like, what? The frog eating the fairy and stuff. So Fables on the list. Perfect Dark is on the list. Enixel's Unreal Engine 5 RPG. I don't know what that is. Everwild. I don't know if you guys remember that game. And on their list, they think that they're going to talk about Kojima's partnership announcement.
That is a possibility too. That is
Which would be crazy.
That'd be a big one, I think. But again, it just depends on what he's coming out with because his games are very, who knows, right? They're not some like some people either love them or they hate them. So that'd be an interesting one. Maybe they talk about a new studio, but I don't know. I feel like they're really gonna harp heavy on games for this because I feel like that's what people want to see. They want to know. It's now, like you said, it's about to be the third year.
Yeah.
Essentially. So I think people want to like, all right, you guys told us 2 years. We've waited the 2 years. Now we need to start seeing some release dates. I think there's going to be some pressure for them to put out some release dates for sure, especially because Sony is kind of, Horizon has dropped. Rumor has it that God of War is supposed to drop by the end of the year, which I
still holding on to that. It's like
highly doubt, which I've said months ago. But
so if it does come out, are you going to be nervous to play it? Or are you going to be like,
No, because I trust. So I trust the studio. I trust Santa Monica. Like I don't feel like they would release. I feel like they delayed it because it wasn't ready. And even though my eyes tell me from that trailer and that gameplay and the game that we saw that
it's not finished.
It's probably finished, but you know what? They take their time. I'm not a person who minds delays. I'll play it when it comes out eventually. It's not like I have a shortage of games to play, but I think that's why I think this is going to be a lot about making sure they show games because Sony is going to have their games out, especially if, like I said, if God of War is even slated to come out at the beginning of next year. You kind of want to have something to show for it for these big titles that Sony are dropping. So I think we'll see heavy harp on the game. Obviously, I think we'll get the new release date for Starfield, and I think I think it'll be a pretty solid show.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's more than solid. But I'm not gonna set my expectations too high.
So okay, so last thing for Xbox, it says other games that we would love to see, the Outer Worlds 2, Compulsion's game, third-person action adventure, and Project Mara, which was a horror game. Another
Viva Pinata 3. So that one.
A dream reveal is Banjo-Kazooie reboot, and that's been flying around a little bit.
I forgot to mention in my intro, I have been playing a different game. It's Bug Snacks.
You know?
Yes. So actually, it's been more of Avery. I downloaded it because I felt like she would love that game.
Now he's blaming
and she
Avery,
does.
I'm sure.
She does. She
The game is solid. It's a good game.
Fun.
It's cute. It's a very awesome idea.
The one thing that freaked me out was how you can feed the whatever they're called, these bug snacks, and then their body parts change. I'm like, I was like, hold up, what the fuck is going on here? This is weird as hell. but she's like she loves it. She loves collecting and progressing the story and stuff. So yeah, there's that. Forgot to mention it. So yeah,
Viva Pinata is what reminded you, huh?
I love Viva Pinata.
Me too. I
I
know, but
played
I'm
it
saying
on the 360, and
so
that
good.
was a surprise here right there. Cause like, oh my god, it was like addicting.
It
I
was
love
so
it.
good.
So I'll play 3 or whatever is next in a heartbeat.
So
No shame.
yeah, but that's that for the Xbox showcase. So like I said, on Sunday, make sure to jump in with us and see if we're disappointed or not. Xbox usually I kind of leave kind of happy, more happy than sad. They haven't let me down yet. I'm waiting for Nintendo to say something. They haven't announced much. But
New Mario, new Zelda.
New Pokemon.
I got you, buddy. New Mario Kart.
So this one will be kind of quick because I don't know what to expect. But Capcom is having a showcase, and Yendi brought up the idea of what was your? Okay, I need you to explain what you asked because I didn't understand the question. So maybe if I hear it from your voice.
So what I imagine happening, and I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, but there's gonna be a scummy developer out there or publisher who does this. Basically, what happens is, you know how we get like how there's early access, right? You can join in usually for free and test out the game, or there's the whole big thing is now Discord. Hey, X developer has a Discord. Join in to get info. What I see happening in the future is they take that info that people really, really want, or that gameplay demo, and put it behind a paywall. And they're like, hey, here's basic info about X game, but if you want to know more, sign up for this subscription, and we'll let you in on all the secrets and development updates for a small monthly fee. And I think that I'm surprised that hasn't happened. And Alan mentioned, I don't think it would work because the people who sign up for it would just leak it.
So Kickstarter for video is just a Kickstarter, I guess.
No, it's a bullshit tactic to get more money for the same info you would have gotten anyways, except you get it sooner. And it may lead to leaks, and the way that these companies may mitigate that is to either do NDAs where you pay a monthly fee, but you have to sign an NDA, and if you break it, then that's it. You can't ever join that dev's subscription service anymore. Or they put out specific information that isn't really that sensitive. But I see it happening. I feel like it's free money. Like say Bethesda comes out and says, "Hey, this is what you know about Elder Scrolls 6. If you want to know more, sign up for this."
But that's different.
$10 a month plan,
and
we'll let you in. What's different?
That's different than what you said. You
were
saying
exactly
like
what
the information period, like just information.
No. Read back through what I said.
He said
you would get basic. You would get basic info that everybody knows, but then you would get insider info that you have to pay for to access, and you have to sign an NDA to get it. I don't know why they haven't done this.
I mean, even if I just feel like they don't want the bad stigma of being the people who release, like, if you're going to release the information, you want everyone to do it at the same time. And I think another reason why that's not done is because you can pretty much, like, let's say how much money do you think would be made off of that compared to if you just release that information on YouTube and having like ad revenue and having all that stuff? I feel like you're going to get more money from doing that than you would for someone paying out for the information.
Why not both? Why not release the info that insiders get later on and then get advertisement revenue from that?
You could do that, but again,
imagine somebody charging just $5 a month.
You could,
if somebody with a game as big as Elder Scrolls, they would have millions of people sign up for it.
Yeah,
easy money that they don't spend anything on because they already have that content ready to go.
I mean, they could do that. That's more like, at least when I read it, it wasn't that. I thought you meant like information in general. But like, I mean, you could do that, but I just don't feel like any company would want to take that step in being a.
Nobody wants to be the first. Yeah. Nobody wants to be the first.
I don't
same thing with microtransactions, right? Like that started to trickle out once companies saw how much money they made off of it. Everybody got on that bandwagon, and I think I think I could see an EA doing it easy.
Oh man,
Easy. They would force one of the studios,
and everybody be like, "Oh, EA."
It could be, like I said, it could be developers or it could be publishers, and EA would jump on it first. I feel like Activision for sure. Well, maybe not. Not if that deal with Microsoft goes through. Take-Two, with all their games, GTA and stuff. I do see the publishers starting it first, but the question is, who's going to be that scumbag that starts off that?
I don't think anyone wants that.
I'll tell you what.
Would you guys sign up for it?
I'll tell you what. The way they can get my money, right, is if more companies did the so the God of War documentary, like them making the first that first game, the ones that we're getting for Starfield, right? If they did more documentaries and be like, "Hey, this is the making of this game in the production or whatever," and it's like you can rent it or buy it for $5 or something like that, I would totally give them my money. I wish more studios would do that. I feel like they'd make a good amount of change from making those docs.
Are we still talking about the same thing where you pay for the info, like the detailed?
That's the only info. That's the only info I would pay for. Is if it's like documentary based stuff.
Well, that wouldn't be sustainable because that's a one-time thing. But they could do it for the whole life cycle of development and make money up until release, and maybe even afterwards. It's just I feel like there's so much potential there, and I hate saying that, but it's so true. And I just mark my words, it's gonna happen.
The only people they would get, I mean, the people that are gonna pay for it are content creators.
Content creators,
the ones that are
fans.
The ones that are the super fans and content creators will.
Here's the thing, though. No, I don't disagree, but here's the thing, though. If you do sign that NDA, like Yendi's talking about, as a content creator, it doesn't benefit you to get that information.
True.
So, like, I don't see them like saying, I mean, not that, oh, I can't afford it, but then it's only going to be that thing that you're going to be like, oh, I have new information on Elder Scrolls, but I can't talk about it. Like,
in my mind, it would be timed releases, right? People who subscribe get all the info 3 months, ahead of time, and then that info is then released to the general public once it's old news. Then everybody can figure out what was being talked about behind closed doors. But then the insiders get more new info that nobody else knows. So it's kind of like an incentive to sign up. If you think about it, early access games kind of do that now, the ones that are paid for, because you get to test out the game in a broken state, essentially. And, if they wanted to, they could keep that game in early access for years. I mean, look at PUBG. Look how long PUBG was in early access, and people still paid for it. Personally, I feel like early access should be free, period. If it's a broken game, if it's not finished, I shouldn't have to pay for it. I
don't mind early access only because they're super upfront about it. Like,
that's true, but then if you notice, early access has become like a crutch for developers to have their development time stunted. Like, hey, people don't really care because it says early access, so we can take our time, or we don't really need to fix this right now because we're still getting paid for it, right? But just an idea. Mark my words, it's gonna happen. Maybe next year, EA will be first.
So back to Capcom. I don't know what their showcase is gonna be. Like, I don't know what to expect.
Street Fighter, a lot of Street Fighter.
The 6, like the more in depth.
More in depth Street Fighter.
I might buy that game. I rewatched that trailer.
Oh yeah, don't do it.
And it looks good.
Don't.
Is that the one with the African American and the Kenyan?
Oh yes. Let's. Can we? Let me take this.
Yeah. What was going on with this? Go ahead.
You didn't see this? Okay.
Yeah.
Over at Kotaku, apparently someone has written. They wrote, that Kimberly, who is in the game, is in Street Fighter, is going to be the first black playable character in Street Fighter. So Capcom and Street Fighter fans went, wait a second. Elena, who's from Kenya, is the first black character to be playable in Street Fighter. And then the response was, well, people think that I don't know about Street Fighter and being excited about the first black character to be in the game, that this Elena is not, she is Kenyan and Kimberly is African American. There's a difference. And this is where I have a problem where people like to change topics of what you were talking about. Your title was first black playable character. Okay. Your response can't then be Elena is African American. I mean, Elena is Kenyan and Kimberly is African American. There's a difference. Yes, there is a difference, but they're both black. So you are wrong. Just say you were wrong and then say, my bad. I didn't realize that Elena was a black character because she's Kenyan. So do better. just
Yeah,
do better.
that was dumb.
Like,
Dumb.
just do better. Like, instead of just admitting, hey, I was wrong, my bad. I didn't realize that, because Street Fighter 3 it is pretty of a deep cut, but still, it doesn't make it, because then you boasted about knowing about Street Fighter. So if you knew about Street Fighter, you would have known that you were wrong from the beginning. But
And he knew because he deleted his
exactly.
tweet. He knew he would get so much shit for it.
So yeah, we'll
Yeah.
there you go.
But for Capcom, I would the 13th. Is that Monday? Yep, that's Monday.
Mhm.
So I will probably be doing another LPF watch party and see what I like. I just like watching gaming conferences. It's one of my favorite
That's cool.
things.
I mean, hey, it's another thing for the people to enjoy with us, comment, hang out with us.
So moving on to the last thing is Summer Game Fest. Oh, I'm sorry, real quick. Anything you guys are expecting from Capcom? If anything, I think. Go ahead.
I think an interesting game that they could come back out with, and I think they kind of forgot about, was Lost Planet. I feel like Lost Planet is a game like right now that'd be pretty cool to play. Just get having a nice
You
little
mean
co-op.
the
Remember,
MMO game?
No. You remember Lost Planet? You used to drop down. You could play with 4 people. It had the first level of it was a really snowy game, but you fought different monsters and stuff like that. You don't
Never
remember
heard
Lost
of it.
Planet?
No,
Okay, well,
I remember seeing this box art, but I don't think I
Yeah.
ever played it.
yeah, it's pretty good. I'm wondering if now would be a good time to drop that. And just because I saw dinosaurs in their last game that's supposed to come out, I want Dino Crisis back.
Whenever we saw him fall out of the portal,
Yeah,
we're like,
I want Dino Crisis. I want a Dino Crisis remake.
I feel like we'll see more Monster Hunter before we see that.
Monster Hunter for sure. Also, what you call it did get leaked. Not leaked, but they did announce Resident Evil remake. So that's going to be showcased there too.
Which goddamn game is this in the series?
Which one? Resident Evil 4 is
How
the
many
one
remakes and reboots have they made?
Well, they're just going back, but they're doing everything over. But
I can't follow that
4
timeline. I don't know.
4 is the
anymore.
one when Leon's is in Spain, and they weren't 100. It was the first. It was the first Resident Evil that actually did the over. So every other game, every other Resident Evil was the the style where it was just really hard to shoot, and then Resident Evil 4 was
you stopped and shot.
You could actually stop, shoot, and then you could aim. Yeah. So it's the first. That's why a lot of people love Resident Evil 4. It is one of the best.
I'd like a Power Stone remake.
Oh my god. They'll never do it.
Could you imagine?
They'll never do
that
it.
would be.
They'll never do it.
They would win. They would win.
Listen,
the E3 thing if they were like Capcom and us Power Stone. People would
letting you know
lose
right now.
it.
If I see Power Stone on that watch party, you guys will see a reaction I'm not even ready for, because Power Stone is a perfect game to come out right now. It's it's still very unique. It still feels really come on, man.
And playing online too, you could play.
It'd be fire. It'd be fire. But they're not gonna do it.
Anyways,
Capcom never does it for us. They never do it.
Summer Game Fest. All right, this I don't see the date for this. Is it this Thursday or the next Thursday?
Next Thursday. It's a busy month, so the dates are all over
so
the
we
place.
have Sunday we have Xbox Showcase. Monday Capcom. I think tomorrow we get the Call of Duty reveal for MW2. There's
the best.
So yes.
By the way.
Yes. And it's going to be there's a lot of I'm glad that this year they decided, okay, E3 is not happening, But let's make all our announcements around that time of when it happened instead of, you know, when the console's released and they were like, we're doing a showcase in this month, and then 3 months later we get another showcase and then another show. You know what I mean? It's all over the place. So they kept it all together. So, and we'll see if, like I said, if Nintendo wants to play nice and do that.
Summer Game Fest kicks off the 9th.
So what? This Thursday, and I will not be able to do a watch party for that.
There you go.
I will be working, so if you guys want to pick it up, let me know.
I'll think about it.
So every confirmed game so far for Summer Game Fest: Cuphead, the Delicious Last Course is the title. Sonic Frontiers, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Campaign gameplay footage, Gotham Knights, the Callisto Protocol, which I am actually very interested in, even though I hate horror games, but I'm very interested. Planet of Lana, and One Piece Odyssey. Are those are the games that are confirmed right now? Yenny, you look like you have a question.
Oh, One Piece, the anime.
Yeah, the anime. Gotcha. Yes. Gotcha. The biggest leaks and rumors so far. Everybody look at Alan's face when I say this. God of War Ragnarok gets a release date trailer. That's one of the biggest leaks. 2K
release date next year.
That's when they announced the delay. Jeff Keighley runs up on stage.
Everyone go back.
We're gonna have to cut the show short. People are rioting in the game. 2K Games shows off Marvel's Midnight Suns rumored rework. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that game.
Yeah.
Completely forgot.
Yeah. Which one? Midnight, it was supposed to be.
Isn't it supposed to be like
XCOM? Yeah, it was supposed to be a strategy Marvel style, and then it became something else, and now it's all over the place.
Oh.
The guy goes up on stage. I don't know what we're making, but here it is.
Here it is.
A major Fortnite update that will likely feature The Rock's Black Adam. Okay, which we're supposed to be getting.
That movie's supposed to come out this year.
We're supposed to get a trailer.
Sometime.
And Hideo Kojima's Overdose could make an appearance.
Overdose? Is that the name of his new game?
Is working on a horror game known as Overdose.
Ooh.
Did you not? Have you guys not seen the show notes? I put stuff in there, and that includes his game, which apparently the studio had the article that was written taken down. So
wow.
Yeah. So whatever it is, it's happening. And apparently also there's rumors that Sony's gonna buy Kojima Productions, which I didn't know.
But I thought they were having beef.
Yeah, that was in April of this year, apparently.
He's no longer Kojima's no longer there though, right? It's like he left the studio, but he's still doing his own thing.
Yes.
And that's why he might be going to Xbox?
Let's see.
That's why the rumor was that, yes.
Okay. April 14th, 2022. Hideo Kojima's Xbox project was still on a couple of weeks ago, it's claimed. Update comes amid speculation that PlayStation may have acquired Kojima Productions. So that was, what, 2 months ago?
Spit in the face right there, dude.
Yeah. So, there's that.
Imagine. Imagine that. Predictions. We have Hogwarts Legacy, which I forgot was a thing. Trailer. That's what they think. This is what they think is going to happen in this article. Death Stranding 2. Elden Ring DLC. Mafia 4. Ascidians Avowed is showcased ahead of the Xbox Bethesda event. So they think we're going to get... They think... I can see that happening. We get Avowed at Summer Game Fest. Then at the Xbox showcase, we get more in depth. No? You don't think we get like a trailer again or something? Like a little refresh?
If I'm Xbox, I'm not showing anything at Summer's Game Fest. Like, why would I want you guys? I want everyone to come to my show.
Yeah.
I don't want you to come to the, like, I mean, it wouldn't be out of Xbox's character to do that because they've been so gamer friendly. I just don't see why you would do that when you're going to have your show, unless, and especially if you're going to have an extended show at this point. So I don't see it happening, but I wouldn't do it personally, but I'm not at Xbox yet.
And
Right,
we have
Xbox?
the last one
Right,
is
Microsoft?
Dragon Age Red Wolf teaser trailer. So
Oh yeah, that's
with all of that, what is something that you would want to see the most? Actually, real quick before we start, did you guys watch the Sonic Frontier gameplay?
I watched like a little bit of whatever the hell they showed, and I was very confused by it.
What'd you think? I thought it was cool up until I saw the railings in the sky, and I was like, this is kind of funky. Okay,
I mean, it's giving me very much Sonic Adventure vibes. So, Sonic Adventure is pretty much that style of game. Um, it wasn't different from that game.
Yeah. Yendi?
I have no idea what the hell is going on. It looked like Breath of the Wild with Sonic, and I don't know how the hell they're gonna make that work, but I'm sure they will. I don't know if anybody asked for this.
People have been wanting a good Sonic game for a long
an
time.
open world Sonic game. When I think Sonic, I don't think open world, so it's kind of like a.
An open world Sonic game would be cool, but I didn't think it was going to be like that. I thought Sonic Adventure 2, right, with the cities and stuff like that. I think that would be cool, or just a remake of Sonic Adventure 2.
I fully expect the world to be empty as hell, with not a lot of stuff to do. So I feel like it's going to get repetitive quick. But I guess for Sonic fans, that won't matter if they continue.
They're working on it hard, man. They have the game, they have the movie, they have a new Netflix show coming out. That trailer just came out too. It's crazy right now.
Yeah, I guess keep the ball rolling while it's going, right?
Yeah, so Sonic is hot right now.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I just watched the movie Paramount Plus. Was good. The Knuckles is supposed to have his own. After that, like you guys said, there's a bunch of Sonic stuff in the works. So I think like I said, I don't think it. I do want to see some more gameplay on it, a little bit more in detail. But it does, like I said, remind me. Besides the setting itself, it does remind me of Sonic. It does remind me of what you call it, Sonic Adventures. So let's see. I'm excited for Sonic. I think Sonic, but I think a lot of people want another 2D game. But
yeah,
we'll see.
But anyway, what do you guys out of everything I read you, or if you have another prediction, what is something you're most excited for Summer Game Fest?
God of War release date. That's what I'm excited for. If it's true, because at this point I just want to know if they're going to be I don't want to be pulled along. I feel like because they're pulling me along, and I feel like it's just going to end. And I would rather have them, when they said that it was going to be delayed, just said it's coming out next year. Okay, instead of trying to give us this pulling system. Hey, it's coming out this year. We're going to make sure it comes out this year. I just don't see it. So I'm excited to see what they say if it's true.
So they come on stage, right? And they show the trailer. And it says releases after the show.
I would cry.
I want these things to happen so bad so we can have reactions on tape. I imagine Alan's chair, like if he does decide to do the watch party, we just see his chair spinning and he's gone. Like
I'm gone. Listen, my PlayStation will be turned on. Actually, now that you said that, I'm just gonna have it on. But also the PlayStation Store would crash.
Yeah. I would drive to GameStop and probably pick up the physical copy.
No, I mean they wouldn't. Yeah, I mean they would probably have them out. I fully believe that the store would just literally implode right there. It'd just be like,
just come in. Like the store shoppers are with armor. They're like, God of War? Yeah. Okay, it's right there at the door. Grab it.
Just screaming like in Kratos cosplay. Get the boy! Yandy, go play God of War. Go buy it right now.
Actually. I should. I really should. I have the money just sitting there.
Yeah. Let me get your account and I'll buy it for you.
Let me bring your guys' expectation down a little bit and read you a quote directly from Jeff Keighley here. He says, what I would say is that there's a lot of games we're going to show you are going to be there are a lot of games we're going to show you are going to be already announced. What? Games are going to show new content to you. Like, what the fuck is he saying? Hold on, this doesn't make any
Is he
sense.
drunk? He's drunk texting.
So we're okay. Quote. So we're doing some good stuff for you, but definitely manage your expectations in terms of the Megatron shocks that you're expecting. This is not the Game Awards. We've got lots of good stuff to show you, but buyer beware of some of the crazy rumors I'm seeing out there in terms of things people expect to get announced.
I don't think
So,
any first party.
so basically, whatever they're going to show, it's already games have been announced. With that being said, I don't know if Nintendo has been really mentioned for Summer Games
They have
Fest.
not. No, they're not going to
Nintendo
do something.
doesn't
No.
They do their own
They'll do their own thing.
I wonder though if they're gonna do something, a direct.
They'll probably do
around the
another.
same time.
They'll do another indie direct, because most of the time, whenever Summer Game Fest comes out, there's more indie games, and then right after is another indie. They do an indie showcase for Nintendo, and then they have that in-depth look at what you saw at Summer Game Fest. That's why I asked about Avowed, because a lot of stuff does. I remember in the previous years they would show something at Summer Game Fest, and then we would see it again either. I mean, at the time E3, and it would just be more in depth, and they would have an interview with some of the creators and stuff like that.
Well, what I'm hoping, and I know it won't happen because they just recently released something, is that Nintendo shows more about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because very excited for that. And then I think the biggest thing that I've seen so far is just that gets me the most excited is what Xbox has to offer. Because I don't have a PlayStation 5. I don't really play my Switch. Besides Pokemon, that's not really anything on the Nintendo side that excite me. But I just want to hear more news about Starfield. I want to see the new Forza, maybe even Fable. So I don't know. I guess that's pretty much it. Just Xbox for me.
Yeah. I mean, in closing for the show, what's out of all these, right? And say PlayStation and put in the fact that let's say PlayStation does do another state of play, Nintendo does a giant direct, all this other stuff. What is you can give me two things of something you would want the most out of any of those guys, that you would just want to see an announcement that would this is what I needed right now.
For me, Starfield news and
a Morrowind.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Todd Howard said that would never happen.
You could feel the pain in that.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah, I have that game case in my bathroom. I use it to wipe.
Yeah, just I want to know more about Starfield, and I want to get another tease of Elder Scrolls 6. That's it.
Wow, simple man. All Bethesda.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alan, what about you?
Listen, I think I feel like I talk about it all the time, but I need clarification on God of War. I'm sorry, like I need it. I need it. It's literally one of the best games you'll ever play, and I want the part 2 because I need to know what happens next, because the way that game ends, you need to know, and I want to know, and I know it's going to be great, and I know it's going to be, even if it's not as great as the first God of, not the first, but the fourth God of War. Even if it's not there, I know a little bit, smaller, it's still probably one of the best games I've ever played. So just give me the game. Just let me know. Put me out of my misery. Is it coming out this year or is it coming out next year? I need to know.
I swear they're going to come out on stage and be like, we don't have any information for you right now. But until...
I'm just going to be so hurt, man.
As for me, I technically have 3, but the third one you're not going to really count. But anyway, I'd love to see Wind Waker remaster come to Switch. All right, I'm saying in this census, I'd like to see. I'm torn between Starfield, but I also want more Spider-Man news. The Spider-Man, we haven't got anything since that Spider-Man 2 trailer with Miles and Spider-Man versus Venom in the alley.
be a tough one for Spider-Man because I know. I mean, I wouldn't be too shocked just because the PC version is scheduled to come out
Yeah.
soon. So I wouldn't be shocked. I just don't know when because PlayStation. I would if I had to guess, right? And I'm doing my own little timeline, right? If God of War comes out this year,
Then we get
I would
Spider-Man
have
next
to
year.
assume Spider-Man or Wolverine comes out next year.
Oh my god, I forgot about Wolverine.
Yeah. So like it just would feel right. Like you know what I mean? But if God of War doesn't come out this year, then I have to imagine that it'd be another year till we see. I mean, we would see Spider-Man next year, but it wouldn't come out till 2020.
Yeah. And then for my third one, can you guys guess?
Oh my gosh.
It's
never
Beyond
coming
Good and
out.
Evil 2, baby.
It's not coming out.
Give it to me.
It's never coming
Give it to me, please.
It's never coming out.
I check
Never.
that website at
Oh my
least
God.
once a month.
You're
And there
torturing
is
yourself.
and there's news that gets updated every once in a while. And I'm like, oh,
You're
they're still
torturing
working
yourself.
on it.
You're torturing yourself
Hello?
for no reason.
Yeah, hello?
My Discord's frozen. Oh, there you go. What the hell? That was weird. That was weird.
Your Discord's
Whoa.
ready to pack it up.
It just froze. I'm like, uh-oh.
But anyway.
Disconnected.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be it for the show, guys. Hopefully we get some good announcements. Hopefully we get some good games to hold us over this year. I'm tired of waiting.
I got good games.
I mean,
We
I got good games too, but I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Got
I
good
want
games.
more good games. I want more good
We
games.
want more. We want more.
Yeah.
Before we go,
Okay.
people can't see this, but in Discord, if you look at us right now, we're at different heights. Chris is the lowest. I'm at medium height, and then Alex.
Well, to be honest, I've been
on my
upset.
screen.
Fun fact, I've been upset with okay, sorry. There's a storm. Yeah, there's a storm. Okay, I was like making sure there's not a tornado. I was like, I might have to run.
And this would be the Patreon post show right here.
But I'm kind of upset of how high I put my thing, my neon light, because I do want to lower my camera.
But why don't you lower the?
Because
neon
it took a
light?
long time to put it there with the foam and everything. It's hell. Okay, maybe I'll get a LP whenever I get the LPF one. I'll put it right here on the bottom.
Or, never mind. You already have a wide angle lens.
So anyway, but that's gonna do it for us, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and let us know your E3 your game thing your announcement
summer gaming
predictions.
stuff.
Yeah, that stuff. Yeah. See what you did, E3? You see what you did? But yeah, I didn't say it beforehand in the beginning of the show, but if you stayed this far, don't forget to watch LPF Debrief. Our new episode is out for Obi-Wan, episode 3, and episode 4 comes out our episode 4 of Obi-Wan comes out tomorrow, and then we get the recording, and that will be out later this week. Cool.
And Miss Marvel.
And Miss Marvel is Friday?
It's no, it comes out tomorrow.
You're lying.
Yes, because because Disney but I'm sorry, we should have ended the show, but now I'm going on a rant. But Disney, I don't understand why they took away Star Wars on Friday when Obi-Wan got put out on a Friday. They even used to put Bad Batch out on. So why wouldn't you just put Star Wars out on Friday and then have Marvel out on Wednesday? Why are you putting out two things where the majority of your fans, I would like to believe, do watch both? Most Star Wars fans are also Marvel. Why would you have them both come out on the same day? It doesn't make any sense, even from a business standpoint, because if you're trying to keep people subscriptions, you would keep it longer if you put it on a day, like 2 days after. So get it together, but we'll be reviewing both because...
Yeah. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.